Hey, welcome back, Island Go MTG, and we're doing we're doing another round here of Modern. This is the league, and we're going Bant control again. In the last round, you saw us take on Tron, and I caught a couple misplays, and that's what's been great about doing this is I can go back and watch old tape. Basically, it's like game film if you're into sports. I can watch old game film and see where I messed up and try and correct those mistakes moving forward. So, hey, it's been a great time anyway, taking some shots to the chin. But that's how you get better, right? So let's go ahead and do this. Just a quick synopsis of the deck if you didn't see the first one. We're basically playing UW Drago Control and we're splashing in Uro. And our sideboard is very targeted hate against specific archetypes, color pie, etc. As you see here, this is color specific hate, colorless specific hate, etc. Burn, aggro, hate, and this guy goes against one drops, as you see here. We exile, and that's at instant speed, so it's nice and clean. Hate against the graveyard and combo that usually has some type of search, and then other than that, we're playing a land and pass and go. We got 25 lands here to feed Uro, and let's get into it and see if we can get a quick league match in. Sometimes you have a little bit of a wait time. It's about 7 o'clock Eastern, so we might not have too bad of a wait time right now. We'll see. And no, we didn't, so let's get into it. Where's my drink? There we go. Waiting for our opponent to join. Might not get him. Let's see what happened here. Okay. So, and we get to go first. That's pretty awesome. Do we want to keep this? We got 4 lands. We do have a mana leak. I think I do want to keep that. It's a little land heavy, but I really do think I want to keep that. So we are going to have pretty solid mana for this game, it looks like. They're going to play themselves a Misty also. We're going to go ahead and get the breeding pool. Okay, so we don't have the Path to Exile live. We probably could have shocked in the Hallowed Fountain to do it, but I have a feeling that's a Triome. Okay, so that is the Teamer Triomes. That's interesting. Shock this in. They're definitely not pressuring us in any way. We may be playing like the Teamer Reclamation deck, in which case I like our chances to be able to stay out in front of them. I think we might be playing the Omnath deck. If so, that's kinda cool. Not necessarily cool because I like it. I think I could easily take a loss to it. It's highly powerful, but more of I almost want to send in the snap right here, but I think it's better just to play back. I get no value. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and basically I'm doing this to be able to hold up my counter magic And if not at the end of the turn, I could snap and opt again and try and help my draws. Yeah, there we go. See, they're playing really passive, and the way to punish decks that aren't going to pressure you if you are the control deck is to be able to continually draw cards at the end of your turn. And the more that you can draw your cards at the end of the turn, the more that you punish them for not coming at you. Do I want to pull the Jace here? I don't think I want Jace here in this spot, and that is a much better pull. So we are holding. Let's go ahead and get in our snap beat, and probably we're just gonna pass the turn. I still wouldn't be able. I want to hold these Mystic Sanctuaries to where I could get some more value out of them than what I'm slated to get at this point, because it's a big part of our game plan. It's a really big part of our game plan. Sometimes I like to let that resolve and just path to exile it, but I don't feel like I want them to have that trigger. I don't want them to have that card. I think stopping them this turn, not letting them do anything, is pretty big. Okay. See, so now we make them play around Mana Leak. And we get to sculpt our hand a little bit, because now I'm going to play Teferi. They have counter magic? Oh. Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to have to spend my mana down like that. It might have been a little greedy for me to go ahead and play that Teferi. We have worked them down. Oops. Huh. Well, that was an interesting turn there. They won that counter battle. I don't come away feeling awfully terrible about it. This might affect the way I see it. I mean, okay, I still get it. And now they're doing that thing. Okay. So, snap, unless we get to play something before it, isn't going to really have a ton of value. I want to try and work him into a situation. Oh man, I forgot. I wanted to try and work him into a situation where he could hit the Teferi. But I forgot that I can't interact with the Teferi. That's no bueno. You would think I, of all people, would not forget that interaction. Huh. I think they got us in a tough spot. Good old Chumpsman. I totally did that out of order, though I don't think it matters much. Ugh. This game has become all kinds of a mess. All kinds of a mess. It all went downhill when I lost that counter battle, and then they were able to turn the tide and just stay way out in front and ahead. For time's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and concede. They have such an advantage, and there's just no way. I need to draw so many different cards just to be able to claw back into that thing. So now let's think about what they do. I don't think it's gonna affect them, does it? Okay, so we could do something with those. I don't. Think we can bring in the veils. These guys can come out. Can take out the logic knot. Trim and opt. I don't think that they're messing with any artifacts or enchantments in these kind of builds at all. There's no colorless. I can't think of any major 1-drops. Just trying to do a review to make sure I haven't left anything out, because I definitely need to get this game. If anything, at this point, just for pride. Like, you guys have been so great. Big shout out to everybody that's been watching these videos. My views for these modern videos have just been through the roof, way more than what I expected, and I know it's small potatoes in the long run. This is still clunky. I could get something better, and this definitely is more interactive. What will I toss back though? It may be a mistake, but I'm going to toss back the path. And alright, let's play this guy and go. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you guys for coming out and watching these modern videos as much as you have as compared to the historic series that I was doing. So that's been really cool. This one doesn't have all the frills and everything like that, but you know, it's really cool that you guys are still like hanging in there with me and watching it, and it's not about necessarily all that to you, and that's really cool. So hey, thanks again for all the viewers, everybody that supported me and all that. And like I was getting ready to say, just because of that is why I feel like I have to represent and get at least one match win. I mean, I've misplayed and I've been so close, and I gotta be able to get something here. Need to get this land drop. Well, we got back our path, so that was good, and we get a land drop, which is even better. So we're in position now. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. You know, I almost really just went ahead and grabbed the other breeding pool just because. We're going to shock this in as well because I don't think that they're really pressuring us. They're a control deck as well, so we can't be the first to tap down and make a move. Yeah, we'll let them do that. I feel like it's kind of like a gentleman's agreement to not like try to counter each other's cantrips. Like, unless you're playing like a tempo deck, then all bets are off. Okay, so this is another situation where I'm gonna snap opt. When I was putting together my 75 on this, I considered playing Growth Spiral over the ops, and I really just kind of wanted to be a lot lower to the ground, really. Yeah, I'm gonna take that so I have a live Cryptic on this next turn. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so now we're in the driver's seat for this one. And this is kind of how my other games have gone, especially when I can get the early snap beats going, and I almost always have the counter spell Disruption to back it up. Okay, so now I basically just have my finger on this OK button once again, and I'm hoping that I don't misplay. This is on their turn. I think we're gonna gust this. Yeah, I think gust is a really good play right here. Let's see what else they got, if they're gonna do anything else. No. So let's go ahead and we'll just grab this other breeding pool now to make sure that we have our other green source. So we got our double greens now. Okay, great. Okay, so now we can Cryptic into Gust, which I definitely want to be doing. And we're just kind of beating in with this snap right now. And that's our game. And this is pretty big. I almost want to remand it. You know what? I think I am. I think I am just going to remand this. They can't recast it. It doesn't do anything. Plus, I have the Aether Gust anyway. So, yeah. There's no reason to take this damage. So I know that they have an Uro in the hand because I just bounced it back there. And they're going to try it again, probably. These Fields of the Dead might end up being a problem. Alright, there's the Uro. Let's gust this. Thought you were slick, didn't you? Okay, Now I get an Uro of my own. Probably shouldn't even do this pre-combat, but you know what, man? Like, whatever. You know what? Cool. You get the Uro, and that's fine. We'll just go out and put out another one of these guys. That's cool. I want to be able to get that snap beat in there, and all things considered, yeah, I was wondering. I really want to get this snap beat in. I've already lost my ability to cryptic over it, and that's no good. I might have overplayed my hand on that. Yeah, Field of the Dead is so powerful. So powerful. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is the new Omnath deck. Alright, so we're gonna just do the same thing that they did to us. And at this point, I'm just gonna pass through the turn. Hope this doesn't get more ugly. Field of the Dead, man, is so good. I'll take this, because I don't think it matters too much. So, oh my god, cat. So do I even have mana to cast that? I would need 6 blue. So I do have 6 blue. I'll be able to cast all of the above. I'm not getting in with any of this. Let's, so I'm gonna tap these 3, and I'm gonna bounce my snap. That's the idea, is to bounce my snap back, get a card as well, and then I have game with any of these cards in my graveyard here. It looks like they probably are going to have a counter spell, or no, they're just activating Field of the Dead again. Ugh. So what I've seen so far is that it's not... No, cat. Oh my god. Are you serious? No sardines for that guy. Good lord. Let's just counter this. You see the perseverance, y'all? I'm still trying to get my lighting fixed. Counter battling through the lighting issues. I think the cat busted up the... Oh my goodness. Okay. So they put me in a terrible position. I really shouldn't have counter battled that. It kind of did end up working out reasonably okay, I guess. Let's see. We can do this. So, I think we'll get back the charm so we can at least draw a bunch of cards. They're all going at Teferi. So Teferi's gonna die. No. Yeah. This is that new Omnath deck. Shoo-wee. Alright, let me check here and see how bad the lighting is. I guess it's not terrible. not bad enough to at least not ride this out. This doesn't look promising anyway. So what kind of game do I even have here? I got a few things. All of it is going to involve me just passing the turn and saying go. I'm going to try and gain some light another way. I'm sure that makes it a little bit better. We're doing it. We're getting ingenuitive over here, y'all. Getting ingenuitive. Let me open that door a little bit. Okay, they're doing their own Mystic Sanctuary shenanigans. Wow. So you know, admittedly, probably playing really sloppy at this moment. Got pretty rattled, but I wasn't even in this anyway. Maybe I could have been a little bit more in it. Enough that I could have Aether Gusted that Renin 6. I suppose. Cheers to misplays, punts, and overall bad magicking. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, what I could do on the end of my turn, or on the end of their turn, is I could bounce this Renin 6 with the Cryptic Command, draw a card, and hope because that's got to go. So we're going to bounce this guy. Hopefully they don't have counter magic. Okay. A Jace is not awful here. So let's Jace. And I think we definitely have to brainstorm without any question. Well, I don't think it matters whether or not we even counter this. At this point, I'm just kind of playing for pride and my balls, really. Going out like Scarface, y'all. Um, but yeah, I think this deck is just phenomenal that we're playing against here. This four color, it's outrageous, man. Like, it's really outrageous. At least we can play both of these. We can still double spell, so that's cool. But yeah, the Field of the Dead that they have with the options of all those other control cards and the engine. We haven't even seen the Omnath, which I'm sure leads to some really ridiculous turns. And they're gonna come in for the win here. I'm gonna go ahead and just see. I can't even veil. I don't. Does it matter whether or not I can veil? Let's just not and sign off on this one. So wow, this four color control deck. We didn't even see the Omnath, but I'm sure there's the couple copies of it. It has all the other pieces with it, and it's just all the powerful stuff in Modern, man. That thing is something else. And you know, I don't want to say they outvalued us. I definitely made some mistakes. But the things that they were doing is pretty crazy, and the value off of the Field of the Dead is really busted. Really, really, really busted. Um, I'm not going to be so quick to call for the ban on it, especially not just because I take a whooping, but it's pretty busted. It's pretty busted, especially when you team in combo decks like Amulet Titan that employ that, Scape Shift decks and Valakut decks that employ that, and like, wow, it just gives them a really tough angle. And now Control is biting that angle as well to kind of protect, and it's pretty smart. It's pretty smart. A lot of things going on in that deck. I'll have to keep my eye out for it. But until then, this is another MTGO League match. This is Island Go MTG. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.